Hi guys, I hope you're doing well today. Today we're going to just have a quick video of me explaining the very first essay you're doing for this class. This is 1 out of 3. And remember, this is very important because this is something you could use for your portfolio next trimester. So we are still doing portfolios. Those are very important. And an informative or explanatory essay is a requirement. So if you do really well on this one, there you go. Part of your work next trimester is already finished, which is great. Okay, so let me minimize my little face right here. So we did just get finished reading Beowulf. Hopefully you enjoyed it. I know I always do. So for this essay, my Chromebook, I never know which way goes up and which way goes down. So for this essay, you have 5 different essay choices below. You get to pick the one you like the most, you're interested in the most, that you think will be the easiest to write, whatever you want to do. But you have 5 different choices. You're only going to choose one. So remember, an informative or explanatory essay does exactly that. It informs or explains something that is true to your audience. You are simply explaining something we already know is true in a clear, well-written essay. So your essay must have 5 paragraphs with 7 to 10 sentences each, at least 3 direct quotes from the poem, at least. You can have more if you want, but you have to have one for each main point. You also have to analyze, explain, and connect those to your point. And we'll have another assignment to practice doing that and to see what that doesn't look like as well. Correct MLA format. So this means having your header, like your name, my name, the class, and the date, the title in the center, and making sure you have correct in-text citations after your quote, as well as a works cited page at the end. Again, we'll have a little assignment on how to do that correctly as well. And finally, an academic tone and vocabulary. No I or you. No words you would use with your friends like yo. That's such a terrible example. Saying well, ... is not very academic. Things like that. Stuff you've been doing for all of your years at Grayson County High School. So these due dates, they're a little flexible. They may change from the time that I am filming this because I'm filming it a little early. So you will choose your topic, 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5, and write your thesis statement. And as of now, it's going to be due Friday the 11th. Technically, it'll be due that Saturday, but that's the idea. So I know that I've told you with our online work, it's essentially about getting it done by Saturday and getting it turned in. But I'm trying to give you these flexible guidelines to make it easier for you and for me so that I can know that you're on the right track, because I will grade those thesis statements before you start writing the paper, because that's, the building block. So we'll have a quote planner assignment. I would hope that would be done on Tuesday, and a peer review for Thursday. So that's very important as well. And then your final essay will be due Saturday the 19th, which is my dad's birthday. So like I said, you have 5 possible topics. You will choose one. So explain how good and or evil are represented in Beowulf. Think of the characters who represent these ideas and how the author expresses that. What does this reveal about the society at the time and how they viewed good and evil? So you can use your knowledge that we've learned about the Anglo-Saxons through the historical context Nearpod, through some other assignments, and of course through the text. Number 2, explain how Beowulf fits the characteristics of an epic hero, another thing we've talked a lot about. Think of 3 specific qualities that Beowulf possesses or specific actions he takes and how they show that he fits the idea of an epic hero. Number 3, explain the importance of reputation and the idea of loss shown in Beowulf. We've talked about it over and over. Use 3 specific examples from the text to explain why it was so important at the time. Number 4, explain the importance of comitatus, and I don't know if my pronunciation is right. It's probably not. In the text, show 3 ways that Beowulf represents this Anglo-Saxon ideal and why it was so important to that culture. And number 5, explain how Beowulf exemplifies the Anglo-Saxon view of death and word or fate. Find 3 specific examples in the text that exemplify, again, why this was so important in Anglo-Saxon culture. So again, you get to choose whichever one you want. Which way? My Chromebook is so slow. Come on, buddy. You got it. Here is our rubric. Your introduction is 10 points. You need a hook, background information, and clear 3-point thesis in 5 to 7 sentences. Points 1, 2, and 3 are all 15 points apiece. Remember a clear topic sentence, a relevant quote that is good for support and well explained, and you wrap up your point at the end as well. Conclusion is 10 points. Clearly restate the thesis and leave your readers with something to think about. Again, 5 to 7 sentences. Transitions are used at the beginning of paragraphs, first, next, last, etc. Hopefully at this point you're seniors and you're using more sophisticated transitions as well. We'll have another assignment about that later too. Grammar and spelling, 10 points. Don't make those mistakes. Proofread. You're on a computer, so you have spell check. It's easier. Formality, no I or you. Make sure your tone is academic and professional. And again, MLA format, 10 points for a total of 100 points. Oh, my earbud fell out of my ear. These iPhone earbuds are the worst. I hate them. Okay, so that is our very brief overview of the essay that you're going to be writing. As always, reach out to me if you are having any trouble, if you have any questions. That's what I'm here for. And yeah. Have a great day.